All right, back we go. It is February 19th, Saturday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good weekend start. All right. I was going to make a video of this last week, didn't have time. ARK, ARKK, ARK Innovation ETF. Kathy Woods behind this, anyone who knows stock market. Yeah, she made a big, had a big run up, like most stocks, March all the way to looks like February 2021. This went from 33.60 to 160. Yeah, it's a great return. Yeah, what goes up must come down. Let's look at when did this start exactly. Let's go to the monthly. Looks like this came about in this candle here. This is 2014, so this has been around. You can see this, it was 20, slowly made its way up after a few years, the 40, 50 level. So it's been around going on 8 years now. Now, like the rest of the market, the NASDAQ, it's heavily weighted NASDAQ, the ARK, and NASDAQ's getting crushed. So is Dow Jones by almost everything at this point. So the big run up here, and this is where it starts. That's why these lines in here. It moved down, 110 level. Had bounces here, went even further to below 100. Nice bounce to 130, and then came to this line of 120. Which we had now as a trend. You have the trend line here, 1, 2. So we know the top of the trend line, bottom right here, you can call, I have it right on these wicks. I don't have it on like the meat of the candle or the high of the candle or the close of the candle, excuse me. So I just put here the wicks because this thing's still going down. So you have a touch here in March, a touch in May, going back down here. And look at this now. From 120, this is at 64. It's getting crushed. Heavy volume here. Excuse me. They're shorting it heavily. And you can see this is a big, big channel down. You can even call this a big flag. Will eventually this come back up? I don't know. I don't think so anytime soon. I mean, it does look like a flag. You can call it a massive giant flag. Is it going to come all the way back down? That's what we're trying to figure out here. Now, can this bounce up here to this next high line? It's possible if the market rallies. You could have a strong rally, and it comes here to bounces back down again. So that's where we are now. You see this, and you have 20 EMA over 13 EMA. This is going down. See right here, it tried to get over. And this is one of the lessons I've been trying to teach people on my YouTubes. When you have 20 EMA over 13 EMA, you can't cross up this fast. See this on the daily? It's trying to get through, but you've reversed. You need the 13 above. It has to, come down, eventually reverse. It's not happening on a downtrend. So this stock's in a complete downtrend. You have bounces, big bounces, and this is a complete uptrend. And that has to do with the market, and that has to do with the NASDAQ, specifically for this. Weekly, let's look at the weekly. So this has been going up from 2016, 15, 18. Very nice consolidation, almost 2 years, this 40 to 50 level. And this thing broke up with the coronavirus. This thing was on a massive run. Now this is the opposite. Look at the 13 over the 20 EMA. All the way up to 160. That's a complete run. If you catch this early, or even in the middle here, you're like, I'm still going to risk it. It was worth the risk until it breaks. Now it broke here, that's fine, maybe at 100. But you get in and you see where you're at on the chart in the market. Market kept going up. There's no major sell sign. You can see it. I did videos back, I think October last year. I said the market was going to crash or a big pullback. Maybe 20%. That's what's happening now. All right, you see this on the weekly down, sideways, tried to bounce above this 130, even a little less, like 125. Didn't work, came back down again. You're way below the 1320 EMA. We could bounce up here and then come back down again, even there. 899 stochastics getting crushed. Monthly, look at this monthly stochastics. 663, just completely bearish. Now you want here this eventually to bottom out. Maybe this will go to 2, 3, sideways, and eventually slowly come back up. But you have 4 extremely bearish monthly candles. That is total death at this point. And even go to the quarterly. I never even look at quarterly. The quarterly on this, look at stochastics going down. It's completely going down right now from 90. And this is on the quarterly. This ain't daily or weekly. Quarterly takes, they count, these are candles all of February. This is all from December, so it's taking each quarter in account. So this is still going down. This would have to make a major turn to come back up, even the crossover. So this is going way down. Right now I'm looking for, I say this 40 to 50 range. Look for that range. If we get down there, the market continues to dive. I'm looking there, 40 to 50. And see if we get a bounce there. That'll be my stop where I think this is going right now. Let's see the yearly. Usually you have a few big candle. There's a big candle that's coming down. Not much yet on the yearly. All right, so the 40, 50 levels, because look at this back in 2019, 2020. Look at this back and forth. So that's a big resistance. It was, and then it became support. It will be support at 50. And you have the 23.6 fibs. I brought this all the way down to almost its IPO. You can't see it here, but it goes all the way down. So I think we're going down there. I think we can go all the way down to 40, 50, and we'll see what happens if it bounces or the NASDAQ finally, bottoms out and we start to turn up. Can we before then go up here and bounce here? It remains to be seen. That will be a rally, a big rally. Did it back here somewhat in March and May. And will we do it again? I haven't had a rally. Small little move here, but I'm talking a big rally. So look for that. If we do rally really strong, 80, 90, this could get back to 100 in this channel. And we'll see if this goes down to, I think 50 to 40, and we'll see there on ARK. Innovation ETF, excuse me. So that's it. You have heavy volume down here. I didn't look at this, the volume mainly is this buy or sell volume. I didn't look at that exactly, but I got to believe people are shorting right now heavily. And, that's where we're at. All right, so take a look at that. Have your own thoughts, leave comments, and we will see what happens. Like the rest of these stocks, ETFs, no one knows exactly 100% what will happen. But, it's looking pretty bad at this point. That's it. Peace.